Shalom, shalom. I want to start out by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who taught us the truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect that's around the four corners of the earth, and also the brothers to teach swearing in sincerity. This is the brother Iwolumia from GMS Chicago, come back at you with another lesson. Just to talk about these, I'm going to just basically title the lesson, that these FEMA camps is up and ready, with everything that's going on. With the narrative, changing all the time. I'm not gonna say I'm just say the germ, being out here that E, is changing the narrative every time, and we know that he's preparing for his NW agenda. We know that these different FEMA camps, worldwide, is ready, to basically ship those who don't comply, because what E is looking for is complete control and for compliance, So I'm gonna play this 43-second clip or 46-second clip, Salakia, and I'm gonna just jump into it.
Escalate our response in these communities, immediately implementing a hard lockdown. That means residents of Binjari and Rockhole no longer have the 5 reasons to leave their home. They can only leave for medical treatment in an emergency or if required by law. It's highly likely that more residents will be transferred to Howard Springs today, either as positive cases or close contacts. We've already identified 38 close contacts in Binjari, and that number will go up. Those 38 are being transferred now. I contacted the Prime Minister last night. We are grateful for the support of about 20 ADF personnel as well as army trucks to assist with the transfer of positive cases and close contacts and to support the community.
Right, the elders and the apostles have been bringing it out for years, and here, in 2021, things are, it's being seen more clearly, what's happening over there in Australia is going to soon happen here in America and worldwide, globally, because what? E is looking for that global reset, and he's looking for control, and he's looking for full compliance, and those, like I said before, who doesn't comply will ultimately be, sent to these camps, So I'm going to start out with this one. This is the book of Ezekiel 21:9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished. Right? The Lord is sending judgment upon this place, And the way these camps, the Lord, it's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that, put that spirit on E to basically do these things, And the Lord is going to use E, which is his sword, to basically bring that judgment down upon the people, mainly you Jakes, these different death camps and different things like that are used for judgment. A sword is sharpened and also furbished, right? The Lord is finna get ready to judge a lot of these wicked people. Lord willing, we be, spared from that, from the perils that's to come, and Lord willing, we be a part of that hopeful elect. But this is what's coming. Mass death is going to take place, and these camps, it's going to be a way that E is going to do it. Basically, you getting, taking out your home and shipped to these different concentration camps. Let's continue. Let me see. This is the book of Matthew 24:8. All these are the beginning of sorrows, or we're in the beginning of sorrows right now. It's only going to escalate and it's only going to continue to get worse. But for the elect is going to be, delivered, in the times that's to come. But the 2/3 of our people, these heathens, whoever is left in these lands, is ultimately going to be put to death. Verse 9, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you, and you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Right, we're going to be persecuted during those times also. E is going to try to pursue, the men of the Lord. But ultimately, the Lord is going to have, the men of the Lord set. The Lord is going to protect the men of the Lord, from these different apparels that, that E is going to bring, upon us, which includes, these concentration camps or whatnot. We, maybe even, sent to these different concentration camps. But as you can read, I believe it's Isaiah, the 59th chapter. I believe it's the 19th verse, how it talks about how the Lord is going to lift up a standard against him. So regardless of what happened, if, some must be shipped to concentration camps, whatever the case may be, the Lord said what? He's going to lift up a standard against him. Whether that be spiritual powers, whether that be an angel, aiding us, through these different through these different trials. Whatever the case may be, the Lord got us set, and that's the faith that we have. Verse 9, I'm going to read again. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And also you have to realize some of us may be martyrs also. But that's why the scriptures say, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So we can't, fear death, basically. We can't fear period, because fear is fear is gonna be it's basically gonna Salakia. Fear is gonna be one of the things that basically, downgrades your faith. That's why we can't fear. These different concentration camps or whatever the case may be, if we be shipped to some or whatever the case may be, the Lord got us. Let me see. I'm actually come back to that. This is the book of 2nd Ezra 15 and 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, right? Martial law. Martial law is going to be a big part of this also. Those, in these different FEMA camps, you're going to have these different FEMA troops, whatever the case may be, these people are going to be the ones, putting a lot of people to death, actually. You're going to have waypoints, you're going to have checkpoints and different things like that. And I said, this different variant that's out here right now, you bet, he is going to use, is going to, give that narrative about that to basically push his agenda, Verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the house shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. That's just what's coming, to a city near you, A lot of people is going to be killed out here. A lot of people is going to be, raped out here. Whatever the case may be. A lot of people is going to be put to death. A lot of people is going to be shipped to these different concentration camps. Yeah, I'm going to just basically stop it right there. This is the book of Revelations 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil, that word devils means deceiver. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison that ye may be tried, right? Some of us going to be, is going to have to go to these different concentration camps, But let's continue. That ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days, which is like a period of time. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Right? The so-called white man, because we know that these elites is behind this whole agenda. But ultimately it's set up by Yahweh Shemel Shah, because Yahweh Shemel Shah put it in these elites' minds to do this, The devil shall cast some of you into prison that you may be tried. Right. It's going to ultimately, this is the test of our faith. And you shall have tribulation 10 days, which is a period of time. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. And right, that's just what we're fighting for, ultimately. That crown of life. That rest, the kingdom of heaven. That's what we're ultimately fighting for. That, Lord willing, we may be a part of the hopeful elect. That we can taste, to, have a taste of what life, is supposed to truly feel like and be lived like. That's what we're fighting for. The kingdom of heaven, pure, that rest. 2nd Ezra 16 and 71. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Right, they're going to be like madmen, sparing none. Esau Edom know that his time is short, so he's going to do whatever, to basically, fulfill his NWO agenda. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Right, Esau in that time, he is not going to care, who he kills or who he ships out to these different concentration camps. As it says, he's going to be like a madman. Verse 72, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. All right, that's what's coming to a city near you. Once FEMA gets control of these different these different things, your food, different things, they're going to have control over you, and they're going to basically ship you off to to these different work centers and cast them out of their houses. Right, that's what's going to happen to a lot of these people out here, especially a lot of our people that live comfortably in a society. A lot of our people don't know what's going to happen to them. It's a scary situation. to have that mindset, and the mindset of comfortability, not knowing what's going on, Verse 73, then shall they know, Salakia, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Right in that time, the Lord is going to show who he's truly dealing with. The Lord is going to be known who who he's dealing with. Like I said, during that time, that standard be lifted up for us, and we know we be part of the hopeful elect. But just to bring out this lesson that these different concentration camps, are up and operational. And some men might be shipped to these different concentration camps. But what did the Lord say? Be faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Some men are going to die as martyrs, but we have to be faithful unto death. We have to have, we basically have to have that set in our mind. That even might cost us our lives. But whatever the case may be, we still have to fight. Whatever the case may be, we're fighting for that crown of life. So Lord willing, I hope this is edifying to the elect. Salakia for jumping around. But, Lord willing, I hope this is edifying. I want to end up by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders and our apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect that's around the four corners of the earth. And also the brothers and teachers who are in sincerity. Lord willing, I hope this is edifying. Lord willing, but nonetheless, soon. Shalom.